Welcome to the Daily Grind, a Bluff City Media daily podcast. Stepping up to the microphone is your host, Luke Hatmaker. Grab your favorite morning brew and let's get to the show.
Mamma mia, mamma mia, mamma mia, let me go be. Okay. I don't know what I was thinking. It's a hard song to sing anyway, and then I was like, I got this. I'm going to ISO. I don't know what I was thinking. Welcome to the Daily Grind. I am your host. This is not Queen. We probably have more in common with Wayne's World, if I'm being honest, and I'm cool with that. I'm totally fine with that. I'm your host, Luke Hatmaker, on this lovely Wednesday day. Morning, King Meeks, morning, Edward, morning, everybody out there. And I got Rusty with me on this beautiful Wednesday. How are you, sir?
It is a beautiful day, man. It's nice. I was having my coffee outside this morning like I tend to do, and my neighbor was talking to me, and he said, I'm having trouble with the clock in my kitchen. He said, it won't stay right. I said, well, what do you think's wrong with it? He goes, I think it's hungry. I said, hungry? He goes, yeah, it keeps going back 4 seconds. Welcome to the Daily Grind. Got him.
I like that one. that one's good. I'm like, you know what? Hats off to you, sir. That one, I really enjoyed that one. I love it. I don't know why.
Sometimes they hit, sometimes they're awful. None of the time they're funny, but here we are.
That one hit. That one hit for Luke. You know what didn't hit for Luke? Actually, before we get into basketball, I just want to talk about this really quick. Did you watch any All-Star festivities last night, baseball?
I saw some of the highlights. I kept up with it on Twitter. I just like I said on the 2x4 show on Monday. I miss baseball how it used to be, man. And they just don't put the highlights out there. I had to dig to see some of them, to see my boy Brent Rooker literally got put out by less than a foot to the ultimate champ, Cal Riley, and the home run derby the other night. And then the one nice thing about the MLB All-Star game is they do try. It does feel like the only professional All-Star format where the players actually care.
Yep. And that's the fact that you've got it, that the game ends with a swing off. Kyle Schwarber, ex-Cub, going out there and just going 3 for 3, and they actually try. It's cool. Mm-hmm. I'm with you though. I meant to tell you yesterday. I completely echoed everything y'all said about baseball, but I will say it's nice that these fellas try in this All-Star format.
But I'll say this, we upset the TikTokers. If you go to Bluff City Media on TikTok, if you're on there, I'm not, but if you're on TikTok, go there. We upset some TikTokers yesterday, giving us all these stats about how Rob Manfred's doing this, that, and the other.
God.
Shut up, nerds. He sucks.
We're not. We already said his name way more than we need to on this show. Let's talk about something that's not related to baseball. I don't have a transition. I had one and I lost it. Grizzlies lost.
Talk about basketball. You remember that old movie?
Oh yeah, I like that movie.
That's deep in the recesses.
Yeah, it is. Let's talk. I mean, it might have been better than watching this game. It's summer league. Grizzlies lost last night to the Warriors, 96-84, after being up at halftime. I don't really know what to talk. So we might as well just call this summer league. These episodes, Jemai Meshack episodes, because it's ridiculous. I keep the dude, if he's going to go out there and just make go 2 of 3 from beyond the arc and them look really pretty shots. They
are. It's a good looking jumper, man. And at one point in the first half, he had 8 points in 8 minutes.
Yep.
I mean, very efficient. Finished with 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 steals.
Nuts.
Give him, I know we're going to talk about it here in a minute, not trying to get ahead of myself, but give him that final 2-way spot, because he is an agent of chaos, and just he's so raw, and there's still so much that needs. And I hate that we're a Memphis Grizzlies podcast talking about yet again another player that has the scary P word, and that's potential. Yep. But there's so many intangibles there. The guy just hustles, and he plays hard, plays winning basketball, and it's refreshing to see a dude that's just tough and crazy.
Yes.
A la Vince Williams 2 years ago. And it's nice to see.
It's nice to see that, man. It's also nice. I don't know. It's just I want to see players out there and I want to see them engaged. I want to see them
real quick. Basketball as a fever dream. That's the most accurate description of that movie ever. Shout out Edward. Sorry to interrupt. And also shout out Edward and his brother Evan, who was on the Gary Parrish show yesterday from Bluff City Media, the podcast. representing on the GP show yesterday. Sorry to interrupt and go off the rails, but major shout out, major props to our guy Evan yesterday, man.
Looking great too, Evan. Don't listen to saying you looked fly.
My favorite, Jared Davidson on X, told him he looked like the young Rock with the black turtleneck and the chain. Like, that got me, man. Absolutely sent me.
Right, dude. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. What up, Jared? Dude, we're just give him. You see him before us. Pick him up, give him a big hug because
proud of that dude.
Yeah,
but anyway, you were saying about Meshack and how hard he plays, and it's refreshing to see somebody in summer league.
All these cats, like I'm just saying, like I don't care. I really don't care if Jalen Wells is going to go out there and get 11 points, and I don't, because he's still going out there. He's engaged. He's trying to. They said this a lot. I mean, I felt like this kept being all over the broadcast. They were like, most of the main players have already been shut down, and most of the good players have been shut down. That's not what this is about. This is about continuity. This is about reps. This is about these young guys getting in Tomas's system. It's about showing that they want to improve. I don't care that Jalen Wells and G.G. Jackson are still playing. I really, really don't.
Same. Both coming back from injury. Both need a full off season to get ready to roll. Both of them need to get healthy and get stronger. And so I think that's what we're seeing. And Jalen's recovering from a wrist injury. And like we talked about the other day, like that's still going to impact your shot. I don't care if he has 11 points. But Luke, you want to know my favorite stat from last night?
Give it to me.
GG had 6 assists. He had none coming into the game and used them all last night. I think he had one all of summer league, and now he had 6 last night. But he passed the ball really well. There were several plays where like he got in the lane and he found Jalen Wells in the corner for an open 3, or he was driving and he hit Jemai Meshack for a corner 3, and like he saw the floor a lot better last night than I've seen in some other games. And so seeing GG actually pass the basketball last night was, first of all, shocking. I'm like, who is that 4-5? That is not the same one. But he did look good passing the ball. Also, I approve of Jalen Wells and the headband. It's a good look. It made him look a bit tougher. You know, like I like the headband look.
Yeah, I like it too. It took me a minute, but I think especially with him and Meshack both out there with those headbands, it looks pretty good.
Yeah, and then maybe they'll quit calling him Zion or calling him Zion Jalen or Jalen Zion or whatever.
It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. You know, we're talking about GG. He's 6 assists. Not for nothing, too, man. He was 2 rebounds away from a double-double and sniffing a triple-double. You know, he was finished with, 11, 8, and 6? Or 13, 8, and 6. Yeah, like that's – and he was a +8. Like, that's awesome. And, you know, he was also just continues – and I had to think about this. We did not see Cam Spencer in Summer League last year, right? He was dealing with that with his ankle injury. I am pleased to see – him going out there and just he's a bucket. And he's got control over this Summer League squad. It would seem he seems to really get what he's doing, knows what his role is. 6 of 10 from the field, man. 3 of 7 from the God. What was this? He was almost a 50, 40, 90 yesterday. Shooting.
You know, shout out to Cam. Like I think there's a world where Luke he's getting reasonable minutes by the All-Star break. Like. I'm not saying that he's going to go out and be playing 25 minutes a night, because if that's the case, I think things are going horribly wrong. But I think if he's getting there's a world where he's getting 12, 15 minutes as just a bench bucket getter, like a guy's like, hey, go find your spots, get your shots.
Yep.
I think there's a real world for that. Again, if he's playing 20, 25 minutes a night, like things are not good. But there's a world where 12 to 15 minutes is very reasonable for Cam Spencer to be able to go get some buckets, get some spots, get us on some runs, put us on some heaters. And I'm here for it. Also, shout out Anthony, Wayno's guy, Will Magne. He looked fairly good early. 6.6 boards, 14 minutes. He hadn't played a lot this summer, but he looked good last night.
Yeah, he did.
And he was smooth. He moved well without the basketball. So shout out to the Aussies taking over Summer League. You got Burpee snatching souls. You got Magne out here playing well for the Grizzlies. So shout out to those down under.
Yeah, the mates down under. I'm glad you mentioned Magne, because it's he started, and you know when you start somebody, you want to see them play well in the few minutes that they start, and he did. You know, it's he's fine. You know, compared, I didn't. There was really nothing else from any of these cats off the bench. You know, I don't. We had 3 guys that were -20s.
Yeah, one of them being Zion Pullian. Speaking of Pullian, we need to pull in his 2-way and give
it. That's what we call a transition right there, brother. Let's talk about this last 2-way spot, because right now it is official. official. It's officially official. We after all the signings that have pen to paper have been inked, we have our 15-man roster. We know who they are. I don't need to. With the signing of Landale, Jerome, Cam, Triple J, and Santi, that's your 15-man roster is decided. You have 2 of your 3 available two-way spots filled out. One with Javon Small, who has not played this summer league yet. I'm not worried about that. The other one being Zion Pullen. Jemai Mashek does not have a two-way contract as of now. If it was me, one, Jemai Mashek has earned this final two-way spot. If it's about who's earned that third spot, to me, it's Mashek.
Yeah.
Who's Pullen has unearned? I don't know what the word, the opposite of earned, lost.
Yeah.
If there's someone like, if I'm out there trying to be like, which one is he again? Trying to figure out like,
he's the one with the ball in his hand that sucks.
Yes. And that shouldn't be the case because he's got some. Is this someone who got some? He's playing way too green. Like it's not looking good. And I don't
know he missed all last year with injury and stuff, but like he just hasn't looked good against guys who aren't good. And I just like I would rather move off of him, move him to the G League. Again, I don't understand how these contracts and CBAs work. It is what it is. But like moving him to a different team or down to the G League and using that spot for, we've got Javon Small and Jemai Mashek on two ways, let's say. Go find another big. Maybe you can find another diamond in the rough like a Jay Huff that can come in and be just that extra big body for you. And it's a two-way deal, so it's a cheap deal, and it's a guy that you can take a risk on. One not Armando Bacot, who, in my opinion, had the world was his oyster. He had every opportunity to come take a roster spot, get that final two-way, and did none of the things there.
Went 3 of 4.
I mean, he's known for rebounding, and he's not rebounding. And I don't know. Not impressed, but I do think that a conversation about Zion needs to be had that, maybe he's not the guy for that two-way spot, and we go find us another big that we can take a run on.
I mean, also, like, you just got too many guards at this point. Yeah. I mean, you've got Ja, you got Scotty, you've got Cam, you've got Ty. That's 4 before you even get to Javon Small, who's one of your two ways. Like, you don't need 6 guards. You just don't. Especially when you have one functioning true center on the roster right now who's not hurt. Like you just don't.
Yeah,
6 guards, second center. I don't know.
Especially when you've got like you it's going to be a long time before you'd see Javon Small and Jemai Mashek anyway, who are both guards, but like they're already playing. Mashek's already playing better than Zion. We hadn't seen much from Javon Small this summer, but I would go out on a limb and say he's probably a bit more dynamic. Zion just gets the ball in his hand and he just panics, and you can see it. He gets chaotic. He's shaking like a leaf on a tree and just can't figure out what to do with it. And it's just the moment swallows him up in summer league. Like he
going to swallow him up. Yeah.
That's no business playing an NBA game, man.
Which I mean, and I hate to say, if it sounds like we're jumping all in on this kid, it's because we didn't see him play basketball last year. This is kind of the first. We went from having him on the roster for a full year to this being the first real basketball we've seen him play, and I guess I expected more because we held on to him for so long. I haven't been impressed with what I've seen, and I don't know. I mean, I maybe Magne hasn't earned it yet, but like if he has a solid, if he keeps building off of this and is like going to be 10 for 10 next game instead of 6 for 6, like give him the spot. Like I don't know. We had Colin Castleton on that spot last year. Like,
and that tells you everything you need to know about Armando Bacot, that he couldn't beat out Colin Castleton for a freaking two-way spot. Man, get out of here with that guy.
Damn.
Bacot catching strays up here this week.
Yeah,
wake up and be like, damn.
he's gonna be like, he's gonna wake up, have his coffee, be like, I can't wait to enjoy my favorite morning podcast before Jess Benson, and he's gonna sip and he's gonna be like, oh, they're talking about me. They're talking about the last two-way spot. It's gonna be about
He's gonna be like, that big guy's mean.
Why does he hate me so much? We don't hate you. We just want you to be better.
Just want you to rebound better.
Want you to rebound better. God, we're mean. We're gonna take a quick break. When we get back, man, I can't believe I forgot this yesterday. I feel ashamed.
You shouldn't. It's okay. It's summertime.
It's summertime, but it's every Tuesday for the past 2 months.
I know, but here's the thing. We're going to make up for it with how good this segment is.
That's right. That's right. You're right. We're going to be a little tantalizing treat right there. We're going to take a quick break. And when we get back, hot Grizz Summer, the finale. Oh, there you go. Right after this break.
Choking and token. The Mid-South's first cannabis-themed jiu-jitsu tournament.
August 16th at Midtown Krav Maga and Jiu-Jitsu.
At 1 p.m. 21 plus to compete or consume.
Consumption not required.
Ounce of Hope is licensed by the state of Tennessee. This is all 100% legal hemp products. Everything's good to go.
We'll have gi divisions.
No gi divisions.
Madison bracket, guaranteeing 4 matches per division, plus an absolute winner.
Each fighter receives an Ounce of Hope gift bag, and there's prizes for every winner.
Check out the link below to sign up.
Well, maybe the biggest news of the day is that another conspiracy that I've been sitting on, that I had engaged a couple people in, is the where is Cedric Cowell? Why is he not around? Like, why what are they hiding?
Yeah.
Like, if you're in the summer league, if you're out there in Vegas, the amenities that are available to you aren't available like they would be if you stayed your ass at home.
But Anthony, he's hurt, man. Like,
breaking news, he's hurt. Yes,
Wait,
he is.
Anthony,
he's
Zach Kleiman once again. He got fooled, Anthony.
They
He
got
drafted a broke dude.
He did. The guy, he's hurt. Like, he's rehabbing right now. He's getting his shit together. So, but it was insanely fun at Kenneth Stubblefield, and the reason why is because his troll level is elite. Of course, he had the Michael Jordan T-shirt on.
Yes.
In the interview with Mike Wallace. That dude is funny, bro. Like, I think if he's anywhere close to being good, I think he's going to be a beloved player.
Check out the Anthony Sane Show live Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. only on the Bluff City Media YouTube channel. In the heart of the Highland Strip for 27 years, Trilogy Tattoo has helped tell stories for Memphians for generations. Located at 530 South Highland, Richie and his team are waiting to help you tell yours.
From tattoos to piercings, your body art should be as unique as you are. Voted a Memphis Flyer top 3 tattoo shop in the city of Memphis since day one. Your story will be safe here at Trilogy Tattoo.
Open 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday, 11 to 11, and 3 to 11 on Sundays. They have convenient times waiting on you. Let Trilogy Tattoo help you tell your story.
And we're back, man. I love these, man. After so long with having the same commercial, Kenny gets in here and gives me a new one like every day, and I love it because multiple things. One, Ounce of Hope, toke and choke, code Bluff City, QR code right here. I'm like 99.9% sure I'm going to be there for this, and I'm so excited. I might even get a tattoo while I'm down there just because I might just do it all in one day. I'm not competing. I won't be doing the choking. I will be doing probably the first thing in the two things. But this is just great. Like, I don't know. I love doing this show. I love these people. I love the city of Memphis. I love the people we have in this. I don't know. It's just lovely.
Yeah. And Memphis supports Memphis, man. So y'all go support Ounce of Hope, Trilogy Tattoos. Get you a discount on your products at Ounce of Hope. And come hang out with us on August 16th at 1 p.m. Midtown Krav Maga and Jiu-Jitsu.
Yep, we will be. I tell you, we will not be competing. Don't get there unless you show up with like a wealthy benefactor, and then I'll think about it. We're going to be like the old guys from the Muppet Show, Statler and Waldorf, like watching these guys get their legs broken, and we're just going to be like just eating gummies. It's going to be great. But check that out, August 15th, right?
August 16th, 1 p.m. I'll have my product with me as we get ready to roll.
It's going to be
they'll roll. We'll watch while they roll.
We'll watch. They're going to roll and hurt each other. Yeah. I can't wait. Let's get back to the show, though, because after yesterday, oh, man, Zelda and Mario fighting. Don't tease me, King Meeks. That sounds sick. I missed a very special day yesterday. I didn't miss it. I got excited for The Bachelor. We were talking about tubing, and I didn't remember. But it is hot Grizz Summer, y'all. Hot Grizz Summer. Check it and see. Yeah. And we are in the final 3, y'all. These are the top 3 Grizzlies of all time. And I don't know, was there ever any doubt? This was voted on by a jury of your peers here at the Bluff City Media crew. We voted for this. Had some other people vote. There was never any doubt in my mind. I think we all had the same number 1. I think it was like,
if you didn't, like, get out of here, nerd. Like, Zach Randolph is like, he was 2-time All-Star. He led us to our first playoff series victory with a 31-point game 6 over the number 1 seed Spurs. Led us to the Western Conference Finals one year. Just the one, like, TA kind of set the culture, but Zebo was the culture, right?
Yes.
Zebo, like Tony said numerous times, like, Memphis is Zebo and Zebo is Memphis. He's a blue-collar player in a blue-collar town. And, like, we've talked about this. Talked about the Saints that we've talked about on the Saints show. We've talked about this, Luke. Like, they care. Like, the give a damn factor was big with those teams. And so we celebrate them 15 years, 12 years after their pinnacle when they didn't really win anything, right? They competed for things. Yes, they won our first playoff series and they did it, but they didn't win a shot. They didn't win a title, right? They weren't like a number 1 overall seed or killing folks, but they gave a damn. And 2 of the guys on this list were on that team, Mark and Zebo. And for a while, they were our most decorated Grizz. You know, Zebo's 2-time All-Star, you know, famous for making grit and grind, throw it in the hand. Hey, Perk, I'll beat your ass.
Yeah.
Like my guy, right? Like, I love everything about Zebo. Zebo still, like, in the interview, they asked him about Kendrick Perkins, and he said, I've been punking him since 16-year-old AAU. I ain't worried about Perk. Like, just so many good quotes, so much good about Zebo. Like Zebo came here under scrutiny, right? He was on the Jailblazers. Like, he was a guy who was talented but troubled, and Memphis was his last stop.
Yep.
And he is the kind of guy that just truly embodies getting in the right situation, the right people around him. Lionel Hollins beat him into shape. The city embraced him, and when Zach Randolph truly became Zebo right here in Memphis.
Yep. And just like really the first player, I remember the first jersey I ever bought myself was a Zebo jersey. And it was like, I just remember being, it felt, because we both had Powell really high on our top 15 list. Like, we had a soft spot for those early teams, but you know, like, Zebo was the first one that felt like our guy felt like he embodied the 901, just felt like everything that the city was about. Yeah, ask Blake Griffin about Zebo. One of my favorite memories of basketball is Zebo and Blake Griffin just rolling around in the paint.
And Blake Griffin looking like, what is happening?
He's like, what is happening? What have I done?
I'm so sorry, Mr. Randolph.
I didn't know. It's just, man, like, and Zebo can run for mayor in the city and he would win. Is there someone with a higher approval rating in the city?
Do you remember when he, like, back in the day when he was still playing, like, he would pay MLG and W bills for struggling families. You could apply for the Zebo fund and they would pay. He would pay for your electric bill to keep your lights on and your heat on in the wintertime. And just, like, still lives here in Memphis, still has a home here in Memphis, is in Memphis all the time for games. He was the first jersey to ever go in the Raptors back when it was a platinum record. I flew in from South Carolina for that game, just for that game, and Drew and I sat right in front of where the record was revealed. Awesome. I wasn't going to miss it. I wore my Zebo jersey there. Like, I wasn't a huge jersey guy, but I had to have that Zebo jersey. And so truly embodies what Memphis was on the court during those grit and grind years. You remember he had that kid with Down syndrome that would sit on the tunnel, and he'd always go celebrate and dance with him, and just like made him feel special and did a lot for veterans. Like, Zebo did a lot for the city of Memphis, and, you know, again, came in under some heat, but flourished here in Memphis.
Yep, and it's the best type of player you want to be the number 1 player in the history of your franchise. You know, don't know what else we can say about him. Number 2 here, you know, we talked about the second guy that has his jersey put in the rafters. Marc Gasol, Big Spain. Another guy that I mean, where were you when you saw that picture of baby Marc Gasol looking chubby as all get out in high school? Like I remember where I was. I just like another guy that has just been like
in the trade. I remember thinking we got the fat kid from Lausanne. Like that's my first thought was when we got Marc Gasol, and instead he turned out to be the most decorated Grizzly of all time.
Yep,
3-time All-Star, 2013 DPOY, all NBA first team, like the billionaire strut. Everybody remembers the billionaire strut. But he was one of the most frustrating players too, Luke. Like I love Mark, big Mark guy. That Mark documentary got me. Like I love Big Spain.
Yep.
But he was so frustrating because he was so good and he was so high IQ and he passed so well. But like Mark never wanted to be the guy. Like he could go get you 30, 35 points. But he was a pass-first center, and there would be nights where it was just mind-numbingly frustrating when Mike's shot wasn't falling and Zebo was in foul trouble or whatever, and TA couldn't shoot, and it'd be like, Mark, take over. Like, this is your chance, take over. And he was just so passive offensively. But defensively, he walked so that Jaren Jackson Jr. could run. Like, he truly set the tone for defense in Memphis as a rim-protecting center. I'll always appreciate Mark. Another guy who embodies Memphis. I mean, the guy learned English through Memphis rap. Like, how much more Memphis do you need to be, right? Like,
that's like the most
Project
Memphis
Pat.
thing I've ever heard. That's the most Memphis thing I've ever heard.
Taught this man English. Like, come on. Yeah, man. Just I will always stand for Mark. You know, there's people on our network that were getting heated about, if Mark's number one on this list, I'm out. And like, no, he shouldn't be number one at Zebo, but he should absolutely be number two as the most decorated Grizzly of all time.
Yep.
And truly, again, set the tone for Jaren because him and Jaren played together in Jaren's rookie year.
Yep.
And he kind of taught him how to be a professional and taught him a lot of things about being an NBA center and that you can still see today.
I think that rookie year, because Triple J got half a season with Mark before he went over and we got JV back. I think that was integral to I can speak to Triple J's development. I love Big Spain. A second jersey I ever bought myself was Big Spain. And I just love it. Number 3 on this list, and the highest current rated Grizzly, and I don't know why.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't think he could have been any higher than this, but I feel like Ja had to be in the top 3. I don't
Agreed.
know. I
agreed.
I don't know.
Ja has an asterisk because he still has potential, right? Like there's a path where he could be number 1.
Yeah,
but it's going to take playing more than 52 games. It's going to take owning some leadership on this team and taking us to the next level. If Ja can come back and have like a MIP type year or be like a fringe, even an all NBA performer, right? Like there's ways that Ja can move up this list. It's just with Ja, it's that scary P word again. There's still just so much potential. Like he's a superstar, man. And we saw it in that 21-22 season where he was just electric and everybody was watching Ja Morant. And he's just been hurt and beat up since. And I'm not beating up Ja by that. It's been a lot of it's just been terrible luck. Lou Dort taking him out midair, Christian Coloco playing football, Jordan Poole grabbing his knee, like a lot of things that, that wasn't his fault, just led to a lot of injuries. But Ja, like if he can come back, he's already in the lab. He can come back healthy, get his body right, adapt his game to more of that mid-range floater with an occasional rim attack. I mean, Ja could very easily be the number 1 next time we do Hot Grizz Summer.
No doubt, man. And like, if this was in terms of like, if this list was the top 15 Grizzlies and their popularity around the world, Ja would be number 1. Like I don't even think it would be. There wouldn't be an asterisk there because he's
followed by Yuki Kawamura, followed by Yuto Watanabe. That'd be the top 3 most popular.
Hey, Yuto's still on our books with dead money. I saw that this morning. This just like he's about to start this big world tour with Nike. Like it's. You're talking about the potential. The potential is there for him to be. He has the potential to not just be the best, the number 1 Grizzly of all time, but one of the faces of the league for a long, long time.
Long time,
truly. And that's probably the only person on this list that had that sort of potential.
Agreed. I mean, he hadn't played more than 52 games in a season last few years, and he's still top 10 in jersey sales. Every year he has 3 of the top 5 to 10 most viewed NBA plays on social media. Like every year he's got a highlight that's just unbelievable, whether it's a reverse 360 dunk or like throwing it down on Wemby after the whistle, or and like snatching Jakob Poeltl's soul, not only in San Antonio but also in Toronto.
Yep, twice.
And they got again, the sky's the limit with Ja Morant. If he can get his body right and stay healthy, Ja Morant could very easily be the greatest Grizzly to ever be.
Yep, and that's the good thing about lists is they can change. And this, we might revisit this Hot Grizz Summer next year and see who's number one. I mean, that's the cool thing about this. Like, and especially some of the people down there at the bottom of the list might change. And that's like, we're going to do this next summer, but I love doing this. It's fun to see who got the list. And I don't know. If you had a different top three, you're crazy.
Let us know.
I don't know. Let us know in the comments if that's not your top three.
And we'll come in and we'll comment and tell you that you're wrong.
Tell you that you are incorrect, but in a really nice way.
Yes, of course.
Really polite. That's going to do it for our show today, y'all. Thank you for watching. Thank you for knocking my microphone. Thank you for enjoying this hot NPR. Thank you for enjoying this Hot Grizz Summer. We're going to be back tomorrow. $2 today at 11.
Yes.
Followed by the Anthony Stain Show at 2 o'clock.
We're going to start getting in our bag a bit more. We're going to talk NBA, but football season is upon us, baby. We're going to talk some NFL. We're going to talk some SEC media days today. Y'all come hang out. Talking Grizz, talking football, real versus counterfeit. Come hang with us.
Oh man, I'm plugging you guys like football talk. Check these, plugging them. Go if you want the best SEC football talk you can get is best Grizzly talk, best SEC football talk also on this network. Check them out at 11, y'all. We'll be back tomorrow. There's no Grizzlies game tonight. I'm knocking my desk all over the place, but we'll find something to talk about. That's your preview for tomorrow's episode. Everybody have a good day. If we can leave you with anything today, remember these two things. Remember to be a little weird, just a wee little bit, and remember to smile. Bye, guys. Thank you for watching. Have a good day, and see you tomorrow.